Alright, everybody, this is Brian Cannon once again, and I'm going to give what I think might possibly happen this Sunday, my picks for WWE Summerslam. The pre-show is going to feature RVD, the new number one contender for the U.S. title, taking on the Shield's Dean Ambrose. With not a whole lot of build to this, and the fact that I don't think RVD is going to be around very long before he takes his first break, I believe Dean Ambrose will hold on to the title, and it'll only help elevate Dean Ambrose farther into the main event scene here in the future. So I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose in that one. I don't think it was ever confirmed. If it was, I didn't hear for sure. But if the Shield takes on the Big Show and Mark Henry, I think the Shield will retain because there hasn't been enough build to it. I know they've talked about it, but I would say the Shield holds on to the titles in that scenario. Natalya Neidhart versus Brie Bella. I believe, in my opinion, Brie Bella will win this one. And the reason I say that is because we've also heard the possibility of Maria Menounos getting involved in the ring once again. And if they have a tag match where Maria teams up with Natty to take on the Bellas, I can see Brie winning this one, building up to that match where then I would see, if they have that match in the future, Maria and Natty beating the Bella Twins. I'm sure this feud will probably continue for a little while, especially while the Total Divas reality show is on. So that's why I think Brie will probably get the better of her this Sunday. Sticking in the Divas division, actually mixed tag action, Big E Langston and AJ Lee versus Dolph Ziggler and Caitlyn. Only because they had a loss on Monday's Raw, I'm going to go with Big E and AJ. I like Dolph Ziggler a lot. I've never gotten Caitlyn at all. So I think that AJ and Big E need a big win this Sunday. So I think that's going to be the match for them to take. Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. Originally when I know Big B said that he thought that this could possibly turn into a match where the briefcase was on the line, but with it not being on the line, for now I say Damian Sandow takes this match, and then maybe the feud continues, and maybe on down the line, Rhodes, if they do put the briefcase on the line, especially, Rhodes might take it. But for now, this Sunday, I'm going to go with Sandow. Then you got the Ring of Fire match with Kane and Bray Wyatt. With the build for the Wyatt family and the fact that Kane really hasn't done anything of really newsworthy lately, I'm going to say that Bray Wyatt wins this match. The Beast versus the Best, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. I think there's going to possibly be a chance of interference between Heyman, Curtis Axel, maybe, but I still think this one's tough because Brock Lesnar seems to keep coming in and losing, but I think in this one I'm going to go with CM Punk unless they have another match down the line again too. But for now I'm gonna say CM Punk on this one because it seems like so far, especially all my picks are almost all the heels. So I'm gonna go with the face in this one and say CM Punk defeats Brock Lesnar. And then the world title matches. First, Christian and Alberto Del Rio. I can't stand Del Rio, but for now I'm gonna say that he holds on to the world title for at least a little while longer. Maybe he has another match with Christian down the line, or maybe the Money in the Bank comes into play. But for now, I'm going to go with Del Rio in this one. And then the final match of the night, of course, John Cena defending against Daniel Bryan. This one's kind of tricky now with Triple H being involved as the referee as well. What I'm going to say is that Triple H counts a win for Daniel Bryan over John Cena, especially now that we know that John Cena's got the elbow injury where he'll probably need some time off. John Cena's definitely dropping the title is what I'm going to say. But something I can see happening, and I know they've kind of talked about the possibility of Randy Orton cashing in. I can almost see Vince McMahon coming out with Randy Orton and Vince McMahon since Triple H made himself referee, Vince McMahon being the referee, and Randy Orton coming out and cashing in on Daniel Bryan, and maybe Vince makes a fast count, which will help Randy Orton cash in on Daniel Bryan. That will start a feud between them while Cena's out recovering, and that'll definitely cement Orton now, even though it wasn't really his fault, just because Vince hates Daniel Bryan so much and helps Randy Orton get the win. It'll help Orton become the heel, and all the fans will get behind Daniel Bryan, hoping that he can come back and get the title back from Randy Orton after he cashes in. So that's my idea for Sunday. I think, especially with the whole Triple H Vince McMahon thing going on, that's going to play big into that match and the possibility of the Money in the Bank cashing in. So we'll see what the Triple Threat Talk guys have to say, but those are my picks for Sunday, and we'll see what happens.